Hey buds, welcome back to Battle and welcome to the next reaction of RWBY. Look at that, it's been a hot minute. A lot of stuff has happened since our last reaction, huh? I became very busy for quite some time, and now I'm excited to get back into RWBY, all right? And it's random assortment of episodes and seasons and all that stuff, and we'll get there, all right? Again, just to revisit this idea. This is a fun, casual show, all right? I don't know how consistently I will be able to keep these up as long as it's not a pain in the ass, which so far it seems to be fantastic, all right? I never had a show where I didn't have to worry about copyright, and that just comes from YouTube videos in general. So I'm like, hey, if things are easy and people like it, yeah, we'll do more, all right? But I'm excited, and if I, forgot something in the last few weeks, I just had to drop it a little bit because I was running around a lot, but happy to be back. Happy to react to more RWBY. This is episode 8 or 6, or I don't really know, but this is the next thing in line.
RWBY!
There she is.
I told you this was a terrible idea! We're fine! Stop worrying! I am so far beyond worrying! In a good way? In a bad way! In a very bad way! Well, why don't we just jump? What are you, insane? Oh, you insufferable little red!
Blake, did you hear that? What should we do?
All right, cool. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Everybody said he'll grow on me. We'll fucking see. All right. I have other things I would like to say, but I'm just happy that the squad is gonna look at each other and this will be the team, and this is all I wanted.
What was that?
Hey, Ruby.
Did your sister just fall from the sky?
Oh, here we go.
Aw, it's broken.
The fuck?
Nora? Please. Don't ever do that again.
Why are you exhausted? We watched you battle like 2 ginormous anacondas with your fucking fists. Well, you did have Uzis after all. But there should be, you can handle a lot more than this bone bear. Bone bear does sound pretty cute though.
Ooh. I'm queen of the castle. I'm queen of the castle.
Nora!
Coming, Ren.
Did that girl just ride in on an Ursa?
Yeah. Honestly, real quick. Again, we're gonna have to revisit a lot of things, all right? I haven't watched these episodes in a few weeks, right? But I'm excited to get back into it. I just want to talk about this running real quick. The recovery from that little stumble, all it takes is like a pinch of realism for me to like admire. It's probably the word I probably should have started with first. But like just the humanisms. I got 2 hours of sleep last night. Just give me a little bit of a break. Okay. Just the human clumsiness adds a lot of personality and realism to the animation, as well as the things that I love talking about in the show. I just wanted to make sure I address that because that's the main thing I love so far about the show. Well, the personality and the writing is really fun too, and the transitions are really great. The characters are adorable, I guess. There's a lot to love. We got a lot to go.
Kira!
Whoa.
Ruby!
Ruby?
Yang! Nora!
Did she just run all the way here with a Deathstalker on her tail?
I can't take it anymore! Could everyone just chill out for 2 seconds before something crazy happens again? Yang?
They're so cute though. These are my people. Except again, like I would be, a little colorful and a little whimsical, and then you'd always have the, the darker people that don't have as much energy or as personable, but I still like having them around anyway. I'm just happy that they're there. This is the team.
How could you leave me? I said jump.
She's gonna fall.
She
She'll
did say
be
jump.
fine.
She's falling.
Yeah.
What?
Just dropping in. Oh God. No!
I'll try. I'm trying. I'll try. I just can't stand it. Thank
My
you.
hero.
My back.
Great, the gang's all here. Now we could die together.
I don't know. I kind of like that. I kind of like how she just like what ragdolled in.
Great.
Great. Sorry guys. Great. We're all here. And as she's like fucking suffering on the ground here.
The gang's all here. Now we could die together.
Yes.
Not if I can help it.
Yeah! Ruby, wait!
Don't worry. Totally fine.
Jeez.
Ruby!
Fucking birds. That's a lot of feathers. I'm gonna hope that you're summoning that shit, because if you're throwing off 50 to 100 feathers for an attack, you're gonna have nothing left to fly with. Unless you're planning on being just a little skeletal bird. Well, that would also be kind of creepy. Let's not do that. Let's stay in the air.
Ruby, get out of there! I'm trying!
This is why you don't use capes.
Ruby!
Harry?
You are so childish.
Ice?
Wise? And dim-witted.
Wise.
And hyperactive. And don't even get me started on your fighting style. And I suppose I can be a bit difficult.
Yeah.
But if we're going to do this, we're going to have to do this together.
Yes.
So if you quit trying to show off, I'll be nicer.
Wow. Huge fucking episode. All right, this is all I ask for my brats out there. Just a little bit of, back and forth. I'll put a lot on the line for you. Just be nice. I just need you to be nice. That's it. All right, and then I'll die for you. That's fine. That's my job. That's what I do here.
I'm not trying to show off. I want you to know I can do this.
You're fine.
Wow. I was expecting this much later.
Whoa.
So happy you're okay.
Guys, that thing's circling back. What are we gonna do?
Look, there's no sense in dilly-dallying. Our objective is right in front of us.
She's right. Our mission is to grab an artifact and make it back to the cliffs. There's no point in fighting these things.
Run and live. That is an idea I can get behind.
Ugh. How are you even here, though? Again, all I have to work off of is everybody saying he gets better, but, it does not seem like he should be here right now. All he's been doing is falling in style. Barely in style. He's been just falling everywhere. The past few episodes, I think he's been 90% in the air.
Time we left.
Right. Let's go.
What is it?
Nothing.
Okay. Yeah, I understand. This thing's a very nuts looking creature. I do remember from the trailers that there are armies and armies of this shit. The creatures. All right. So this needs to kind of speed up a little bit, but we also have what, like 13, 15, 25 seasons? I'm actually very interested to see where the I guess the story's going to go with this, right? Because if you have a story going that long and people still love it, like, that's, one, it's a crazy feat to do, but two, like, the story's got to still hold up nicely, which, you know, everything else I love about the show. So we have barely touched into the main idea of what I guess the show is supposed to represent and, I guess, storytell.
Well, that's great.
Oh man, run!
Nora, distracted.
Yeah. Big fan of Nora. It's like every new character that gets introduced, I'm like, I love that character. No, I love that character. I don't like that character that much. I love that character, you know? Like, pulling out a fucking grenade launcher with little hearts and pink. Or no, it's like, thump. Yeah, that's what it is. It's not, it's thump. Mamma mia. Love that shit. I don't ask for much. I just want to look cute while doing badass things. All right? It's every game I play, I just want to be a cutie patootie and have a cool move where I fucking spin in the air. It's not so much to ask for. I think it's what we all want, right?
Go, go!
Great. Yeah. I still can't believe you're wearing jeans.
Man, we gotta get over there. They need help.
Let's do this.
Yeah, but I can't make that jump.
Are we? We cannot. We can make that jump. If we use the explosion from the grenades, and we do like a little like halo, like grenade, boom, you shoot out the ground, you boost yourself over. You think we're gonna do that? I think we're gonna do that.
Whoa!
Okay. Kind of forgot that weapons do that. I was just so sold on a grenade launcher. I'm like, why would we need anything else? An explosive hammer. Oh yeah. That's a good one.
Oh wait! No!
Still didn't fucking get it right, did I? I wasn't super far off, but I wasn't expecting her to break the fucking bridge and using its momentum to launch that bitch over there. And then just, what, Captain Jack across the fucking ravine with an explosive mallet? God, I really should, like, take a second to more go a little bit crazier with what could possibly happen. Cause yeah, like, the explosions made sense. But this isn't really a show that just makes sense. They like to make sense and, like, go a little bit more out of control. Yeah, add a little bit more spice to it, a little bit of flavor. And then add some creativity in there too, I guess. Sick. This... didn't really do anything, unfortunately. Do we need new weapons, or do we just need to learn how to use our weapons better? Because it seems like it's not doing shit. Also, on my original thought, I was going to talk about how this arena fighting area reminds me of Shadow of the Colossus. You know, a little smoky, a little ruiny. in the mountains, and we're fighting giant beasts that look like scary versions of animals. Shadow of the Colossus.
It's tougher than it looks. Then let's hit it with everything we got.
Okay. You know how annoying that would be, though? Like, even though the bracers are still probably my favorite weapon, like, if you're in a team with somebody and their weapon is loud as shit and very, happens very often, at some point you'd be like, can we, like, tweak it a little bit? You know, it's a very loud shotgun sound, and it happens every, like, quarter second, and it's starting to get really distracting. That would be a conversation I feel like I would need to have at some point. Well, I guess it's also the rifle, too. Everything's coming
None
out.
of this is working.
I have a plan.
Cover me!
We gotta move.
Sick. Okay.
When?
Jesus.
Pyrrha!
Done.
Nora, nail it!
Heads up! Ugh.
I am fucking telling you, and I know I use that excessively. I'm an expressive person and I need action words, I guess. That was nuts. All right, this is like textbook boss, all right? In a good game, at least. You know, you attack a weak spot, it starts to dangle, you chop off the thing, it interacts with another part of the body. Awesome. Big fan of this. But
Nora, nail it!
Heads up!
I'm surprised he had the fucking vision to be like, Nora, you got this. A strategist? I wouldn't expect anything beneficial from you. I know I'm hard on him, but they'll just make the payoff later even better, right? This, beautiful jump, by the way, all right? Big little twist. You don't need the twist. Adds a little bit of flair to it. We love flair here. Land on the shield, and then the launch from... and the explosion. Look at her cute little... We're going up. Satisfying. I love this shit. If you had a game that had this much interactivity with like abilities and just co-op moves in general, I would lose my mind in my wallet. So cute. And yep, and she launches herself down, do the 360, the slam into the... Delightful.
Couldn't stand another minute. Couldn't bear it without you in it. All of the joy that I had known for all my life. It's stripped away from me the minute that you
At least we got one down, right?
my soul forever haunted. Can't help but feel that I had taken
I'm so hungry!
I'm surprised with how like aggressive she is that she doesn't just go straight into the mouth at this point. I was gonna say down the throat, but also we need to be a little bit more selective, don't we? Just go inside and right? With how aggressive and like brawler she is, I would do that. I'd be like, you know what? I could probably survive a few seconds inside of animals. We're moving forward. Oh, okay, that works too. Sick. Okay, there was that platform.
course you would come up with this idea.
Think you can make the shot?
Can I?
Dude, the weapon, I can't make a decision. Again, I'm a brawlers, like, a gauntlets, brawler, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like, I love fisticuffs, but a little rapier that you can, like, have a bunch of utility spells for? Like, all right, let me catch her, let me turn this into a black magic circle. Glyph was the word I was looking for. It's just like, I love utility spells, you know? There's so, like, I just love having tools to do a lot of different things. And even though punching explosions is a great time, but also, like, having the ability to think a little bit farther ahead to plan a bigger attack is also really exciting.
Of course I can.
Sick. The fucking... I'm telling you, dude, the show's fucking great, man. This is kind of along the lines of when I first started reacting to JoJo's. They're like, the first season's a little rough. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? First season's fantastic so far. They're like, yeah, the animation. I'm like, no, not the animation. This is sick. I don't know exactly what spell. I don't know if it's just anti-gravity where you could just run up the side of the mountain easily, but she was also like shooting it at the same time to give herself that momentum. But then getting to the top and then, wow. God damn it.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah. How's no one cheering yet?
Well, that was a thing.
Yeah. Where's all
Russell
those
Thrush,
pedals coming from?
Arden Winchester, Dove Bronzewing, Sky Lark. The four of you retrieved the Black Bishop pieces. From this day forward, you will work together as Team Cardinal, led by Carden Winchester, Jean Arc, Lai Ren, Pira Nikos, Nora Valkyrie. The four of you retrieve the White Rook.
I cannot believe he weaseled his way into like the straight A's group. For some reason, like even though I love our group, the RWBY group, like this group right here, this is like the honor society. You know, we got Athena, we got Uzi Boy that beat up fucking 2 snakes, and then we have Best Girl. One of 1,000, I guess at this point.
From this day forward,
Then
you
we
will
have
work together
John,
as
or John,
Team
whatever the fuck it
Juniper.
was. Juniper, he gets the first letter too? Is he gonna lead the team?
Led by Jean Arc.
I can't fucking stand this dude. I'm sorry. I'm trying. I cannot believe he is weaseling his way into a good team, and then the leader of the... If I was in my standing room right now, I would be walking out. But again, I am tired. I cannot. I'm just going to bitch and complain. For now.
Huh?
I know, dude.
Led by?
Congratulations, young man.
Whoa!
Wild.
And finally, Blake Belladonna, Ruby Rose, Weiss Schnee, and Yang Xiao Long. The four of you retrieve the White Knight pieces. From this day forward, you will work together as Team RWBY, led by Ruby Rose.
Shit.
I'm so proud of you!
Honestly, they all could have pretty much led it. I would have been comfortable with anyone here. I feel like they just have good synergy and they're getting to be good communicators. I feel like we could have got there. I wouldn't have been upset with anybody. I think they're all fantastic. Best girls. All 1,000 of them.
It looks like things are shaping up to be an interesting year.
What is that? What? Is the moon broken? Is that actually the moon? Do I need to be more concerned about this? Or less concerned? What's going on over here? Excuse me. What's going on? Hold on. Enhance. City of Vale. All right, we have... Let's go back a pinch. All right, we have the upper class area. We have something fall. Cops! Commercial district. That's a beacon over there. Oh, we got our soul basket. And presidential district. What is this? The fucking Hunger Games? And then witch? Hitch? I think it says witch. De-enhance. Dehance? Alright, Fedora, what's the plan here? Smoking in this economy? Are you paying with Monopoly money? What the fuck is that?
Open it.
Oh. Cash money? We got more. Industrial district, dumb cops, and Forever Fall. In the agricultural district. Interesting. Huh. Nothing I can really understand here. I just want to just make note of it at least for now. Just in case.
We're gonna need more men.
Oh, you think? You ever at a part where you're like, we have enough employees? Especially as a villain. Is that it? Okay. In episode 2. Because we do 2 of these. For now, I guess. Until it gets a little bit longer and a little bit crazier, right? Because I think at some point they do change from like 10-ish minutes, right? Because we have the intro that we skip and then we have a little bit of the outro. So yeah, roughly 10-minute episodes. But at some point they get a little bit longer. So we'll take it as we go. All right? Especially if this is a show that like I'm going to just slowly incorporate into my roster in a healthy formation. We'll do more episodes at times or we'll do less episodes at times. And we'll just kind of enjoy the long journey that we have in front of us, right? Again, as long as you guys enjoy the reactions and stuff like that. If you really do enjoy the way I react, I guess, and the way I make content, hey, I do a lot of content, all right? I have a gaming channel. I do a lot of different reactions here. I stream on Twitch. I have a Discord. Whatever you want. I like making content. I love making content, all right? It's a big dream of mine, all right? But also, make sure you support like at least the first, well, I mean, ideally all of them, but I like to know that like people enjoy a series, as well as something that I'm thoroughly enjoying as well. I love this show. I would watch this show casually on my own. All right. So being able to witness it with you guys and to share the things that we're excited about is a big thing that makes reacting such an important aspect of my life. All right. I know there's a lot of people that do reaction stuff differently, but to me, I'm watching this with you guys and I get your comments. We have our discussions and stuff like that. And I get to learn a lot from you guys and discover new things that I love as well. So if you really enjoy the way I do reactions and stuff, consider subscribing, leaving a little video, liking the video, whatever you're comfortable with would mean a lot to me. Thank you so much for being here. Again, episode 2. Or 9. Or whatever it is. You have a scar in your eye? Who hurt you? You have 2...
Good morning, Team RWBY! What in the world is wrong with you?
Now that you're
Everything.
awake, we can officially begin our first order of business.
Excuse me?
Decorating!
What?
We
Everybody's
still have to
awake.
unpack. And
Done.
clean.
Oh.
All right! Weiss, Blake, Yang, and their fearless leader, Ruby, have begun their first mission. Bonsai!
Bonsai!
Bonsai. That is a beautiful painting. I would actually love that. A spooky forest aesthetic? Always needed. I don't need books though. Ninjas of Love? Are you into BLs? What? What? What is this? What is it? What does that say? What? Is this a boy band? What is happening?
This isn't going to work.
It is a bit cramped.
Maybe we should ditch some of our stuff.
Or we could
Bunk
ditch
beds?
the beds and replace them with bunk beds.
That sounds incredibly dangerous.
And super awesome.
Yeah, more room to do
Does seem
activities.
efficient.
Well, we should put it to a vote.
I think we just did.
I love the cute little things like that. I don't even know what the fuck to call that necessarily, but like, it's just you add a little bit of editing pizzazz, a little bit of just personality into something that didn't even need anything. You know, they could just be like, we already did, and then like already cut to the next scene where they're making the bunk beds, but they're like,
Just did.
you know what I mean?
Objective complete.
Okay, what does that say? The achievement. The achievement. I didn't even realize that was supposed to be. I think I recognize them. I think I did. Yep. That's so fucking funny. Oh my god. I cannot believe I didn't realize that was them afterwards. Or I guess beforehand. You know, because like I always saw it was Eve. I'm like, what could have started with Achieve? Yeah, of course. What the fuck is going on with this bed? What the fuck is going on with these books? There has to be a significantly better way to do this. You can make ice, which would melt at some point, but I mean, we have tools. We have tools for this.
All right. Our
Jeez,
second order
man.
of business is classes.
Oof.
Now, we have a few classes together today. At 9, we've got a big...
What? Did you say 9 o'clock?
It's
8:55, you dunce.
To be fair, what the fuck is this? To be fair, you are the one that almost overslept. Unless all that cleaning took place over the course of an hour. I'm assuming they woke you up real quick and then that all this happened within seconds. At least that's what it feels like. But you're the one that was the last one to wake up, all right? So you're the irresponsible one. Okay.
To class.
Class? We're gonna be late!
That's right, the weird cape.
Monsters!
Huh. I like the simplistic design. I do not see myself having to hold a gun definitely around this way. I mean, it fits, but like having a blade right here and also right here would stress me the fuck out. I don't think I would ever use the shotgun portion of it just for my own safety.
Demons.
Hold on a fucking second. Enhance. Okay, we have Deathstalker, which is the scorpion. We have Beowulf, which is the werewolf. Boombabusk, and Nevermore. Beautiful names and designs.
Prowlers of the night.
And then
Yes,
the bear at the end.
creatures of Grimm
Ursula.
have many names, but I merely refer to them as prey. Ha ha! Ha ha! And you shall too upon graduating from this prestigious academy. Now, as I was saying, Vale, as well as the other 3 kingdoms, are safe havens in an otherwise treacherous world. Our planet is absolutely teeming with creatures that would love nothing more than to tear you to pieces. And that's where we come in. Huntsmen, huntresses, individual...
I think I hated that. And I think I may hate him. I have a little bit of a history with this kind of stuff. And not in a bad way. Well, I mean, technically they're both in a bad... Like, I'm not a teacher. I'm just saying this is not something that's far off of what I experienced.
Those who have sworn to protect those who cannot protect themselves. From what you ask? Why, the very world.
Hey, yeah.
That is what you are training to become. But first,
What the fuck is that? King Tai? King Tai.
story. A tale of a young, handsome man. Me, when I was a boy.
What are you drawing?
Despite smelling of cabbage,
You look like you're just doing
my
circles.
grandfather was a wise man. Peter, he told me.
What? What are you choking on? Okay. Great.
In the end, the Beowulf was no match for my sheer tenacity, and I returned to my village with the beast in captivity and my head held high, celebrated as a hero. The moral of this story? A true huntsman must be honorable.
Jesus.
A true huntsman must be...
The thing is, this is kind of like what I'm alright, I'm not a nuisance to everybody else, but this is pretty much where my brain rests when I need to sit somewhere and just try to, like, I sucked in school, alright? I was never great at studying or tests or writing things down or reading. Really anything in school. I can just do things and jump into things. That's the only thing I can do. The only thing I can do really is just make an effort and learn from my own mistakes. But like sitting there, it just drives me fucking crazy, you know, because my mind moves significantly faster than I can speak and that I can keep up with, unfortunately. So it just runs a lot, and I struggled a lot with paying attention and succeeding in any kind of academic format, structure, whatever it may be. So I get this. But I will not, like, I care too much about ruining other people's experiences, so I would just sit there quietly and lose my fucking mind.
Be dependable. A true huntsman must be
What?
strategic, well-educated, and wise.
Okay.
So, who among you believes themselves
She
to be
is
the
fucking
embodiment of these
raging.
traits?
I do, sir.
Well then, let's find out. Step forward and face your opponent.
Go Weiss! Fight well! Yeah, represent Team Ruby! Ruby, I'm trying to focus.
Oh,
Oof.
sorry.
All right.
Oof.
Let the match begin. Haha! Wasn't expecting that, were you?
Hang in there, Weiss!
Bold new approach. I like it.
Come on, Weiss, show it who's boss!
Ho ho! Now what will you do without your weapon?
Weiss, go for its belly!
Oh, she's gonna lose her fucking mind. Oh my god, she's already upset with you and you're like backseating. Could you imagine being pissed at somebody? Hey, we can all do that. And then that person be like, you should be doing this. I'm like, I will murder you. I will bury you into the ground and no one will find you ever again. But I love you.
There's no armor underneath. Stop telling me what to do!
Are we doing a Goron right now? Okay. All right, let's talk about this real quick. Let's talk about this. 1, Goron. Majora's Mask. If you know, you know. 2. This. I love how this played out. She created a little wall, right? Which, hey, great counter to like a rolling attack, right? But she didn't just create a wall. She already created, if you look above her, I don't know why I'm pointing above me, above her, she already had that like counter in place. So she's like, I'm gonna put this here, and I guess this glyph just represents barrier. But I think this is also the same barrier that she put on the wall for Ruby to run up in the last episode. So I also gotta think about like if these colors mean anything specific for the ability type, what attributes they represent or they have. You know, if they kind of sticky floor, whatever the hell it may be. Because when she does jump on this, oh, it turns to black, which she used in the last one. When I think she caught her, she turned it black, which does the opposite effect.
Bravo!
But it was just cool to be like, block, already have that summon, jump up there, land back down there. Excellent execution.
Bravo! It appears we are indeed in the presence of a true huntress in training. I'm afraid that's all the time we have for today. Be sure to cover the assigned readings, and stay vigilant. Class dismissed.
Oof.
Sheesh, what's with her?
That's what I'm saying.
Weiss! What? What's wrong with you?
Also, why is she not wearing the school uniform? I thought we're all supposed to be matching and be little cuties together.
Why are you being— What's wrong with me? What's wrong with you? You're supposed to be a leader, and all you've been so far is a nuisance.
That is fair. That is fair, Ruby. If you're going to lead the team, you can't be sitting there picking your nose and drawing little notes and fucking around. You do have to represent the squad, and you do need to give it some kind of, like, respect. So, I understand. I understand. There needs to be a balance, of course, like, don't stop being yourself, but you are in charge here, and you need to act kind of accordingly. I get it.
What did I do? That's just it! You've done nothing to earn your position. Back in the forest, you acted like a child, and you've only continued to do so.
Weiss, where is this coming from? What
I
happened to
feel
all
that.
the talk about working together? I thought you believed in acting as a team.
Not a team led by you. I've studied and trained, and quite frankly, I deserve better.
Yeah, but also, I understand where you may be coming from, but there's also stuff that you can learn from not being in position, because you feel a little bit of a entitlement here. All right, so maybe being a little bit more humble will do a lot more for your skill set as well, and putting Ruby into a leadership position will also help her improve. So both of you being in this dynamic will be better for both of you, ideally.
Ozpin made a mistake.
Now that didn't seem to go very well.
No.
Is she right? Did you make a mistake?
That remains to be seen.
That remains to be seen.
Professor Port!
Ah, Miss Shani. And to what do I owe this fine pleasure?
I enjoyed your lecture.
Of course you did, child. You have the blood of a true huntress in you.
You really think so?
Most surely.
What?
Something's troubling you.
Yes, sir.
Dear girl, confess to me your strife.
Well, I think I should have been the leader of Team RWBY.
Why are you talking? Well, I guess he was the first person you saw, but like, this, you don't just talk to a random teacher about this. He's not really the one that made the call here.
That's preposterous.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's only been one day. Ruby, I've made more mistakes than any man, woman, and child on this planet.
We might need to look into your history, because that seems like a bigger problem if you're running a school.
But at this moment, I would not consider your appointment to leader to be one of them. Do you?
Excuse me?
I've believed in Professor Osborn for many years, and the man's never once led me astray.
So you would just blindly accept his decision even after seeing how exceptional I am?
With all due respect, your exceptional skill on the battlefield is matched only by your poor attitude.
Okay, maybe I like him a little bit more. Fucking get her.
Dare you?
My point exactly. I see a girl before me who has spent her entire life getting exactly what she wanted.
That's not even remotely true. Well, not entirely true.
Being a team leader isn't just a title you carry into battle, but a badge you wear constantly. If you are not always performing at your absolute best, then what reason do you give others to follow you?
So the outcome did not fall in your favor. Do you really believe that acting in such a manner would cause those in power to reconsider their decision?
It's a good point. I think I wasn't far off of my idea.
So instead of fretting about what you don't have, savor what you do. hone your skills,
Yeah.
perfect every technique, and be not the best leader, but the best person you can be.
What the fuck? From this guy? Huntresses? This dude? Hey, spitting facts. I give him that, alright? Just focus on being the best version of you and everything else will be better because of it, technically. I mean, ideally, right? Because, like, you experience your own life, so as long as you're constantly working on improving yourself, everything around you should also benefit from that.
You've been burdened with a daunting responsibility, Ruby.
Mm-hmm.
I advise you take some time to think about how you will uphold it.
Which will improve her. I don't know if I should be looking into this or not. This could just be something that I'm like overthinking. But, you know, just having the transition of the moon coming from her eye, like, it's not really a smooth transition by any means, you know? But there was discussions on her eyes being gray and what that could mean for the story. And using the moon as the focal point of the transition of her eye could foreshadow something coming up in the future at some point. Unless it could just be a decision choice, which totally could be as well. I just like to overthink things sometimes. Sometimes you're right, sometimes you're wrong. Oh, she is studying. Yeah.
Weiss, I was studying and then I fell asleep. I'm sorry.
How do you take your coffee?
I don't.
Answer the question.
Cream and 5 sugars.
My girl. My coffee is basically just milk and sugar. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Don't move. Here.
Thanks, Weiss.
Ruby, I think you have what it takes to be a good leader. Just know that I am going to be the best teammate you will ever have.
That was a lot different than I expected. It's like, I think you have what it takes to be a great leader, but just know, I'm going to be judging you every second of the way. Or at least holding you accountable, which is also, like, fair. I would want my teammates to also hold me accountable as a leader. You know what I mean? So, like, but her, hey, I'll also be the best teammate. I'm like, sick. Love that.
Good luck studying. That's wrong, by the way. Hey, Ruby?
Uh-huh.
I always wanted bunk beds as a kid.
Where are you going? This is your room. What? Is this the end of the episode? God, these fucking fly by, dude. Just, again, if you enjoyed the reactions, please let me know in the comments below. Answer all my 1,000 questions I ask, because I love hearing from you guys. But thank you so much for being here. If you enjoy the content, subscribe to Madables for more reaction content. See ya.